Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 19, Season 2, and here we are at it again. What do I have on the back of the truck? I just came from the shop. See, this is part of the mystery now. You guys usually get to see me purchase things, and now you didn't get to see me purchase anything at all. Hey look, the tree's gone. So, saving the game, getting out of the game, and then getting back into it totally allowed me to cut the tree down. Yeah, it's still on there. Okay, so you can probably see I got a dolly, and you can see I've got my forage harvester. Don't worry, it's not a new one. I did not buy a new forage harvester. But if you remember, a couple episodes back, we bought a attachment for it, an attachment I should say, for mowing down the alfalfa, which didn't work out. So I decided to sell it off because we're not going to need it, and get the attachment that I usually get for this guy, because we have too much hay at the moment. We don't need all the bales, and instead of selling the bales, I think we're just going to turn it into silage. So in order to do that, let's see, I got it on the right part here. I could mow it down and do like I was doing the other stuff, but you can't automate it necessarily, and I don't like that when you turn, you end up running the grass down, which means you can't cut it. Seems like it kind of defeats the purpose. So this is the head that picks up windrows, which is exactly what we need. And I bought the dolly so that we can grab a hold of the trailer over here that I thankfully left no problem. So we can just kind of tow the trailer around with us, chop all of the hay that we have, and when the trailer's full, we'll just grab a hold of it with the truck and bring it over to be put in for silage, basically. Oh, I did get it. Nice. So, this should work out really nice. Hopefully. So we'll switch it over to the harvester. Actually, I'm going to have to go to the head. Here we go. First need to unfold the tool. Oh, I didn't know it was folded. Looks like it doesn't track perfectly. Something about it is fighting me. I'm not sure what it is, because it is not steering correctly. In fact, I can't seem to drive straight at all. Okay, now it's working. No, it's not working. I'm being dragged sideways. What is going on? It's almost like, is the trailer not set up properly here? It's like the height's not quite right. Oh gosh. I'm bound to get it right one of these times. Okay, so maybe this is not gonna work. It's like I'm on ice. I don't understand what's going on. Remember how I said this was gonna work great? No, it's the attachment. Oh, you know what it is? I bet you this harvester is not quite built for this attachment. Notice it pushes itself off the ground like that, and then I have no traction in the front end. Oh, you know what that means? That means we're gonna have to buy the other chopper. We need, because we've got the 580, we would need this guy, the big boy. Which means we could get the bigger head for it. Oh, which means that what are we gonna get out of it? 186, so we might have 200,000, so we gotta make up like $300,000. Well, that's not ideal. Yeah, see how that does that? It's messing with it. So this is a modded chopper that we've been using. It's a cheaper, smaller version. We're just gonna have to go with the big one, which means I'm gonna have to sell some crops and make this work out for us. So that's unfortunate. I have to bring this over to the farm over there, grab the corn chopping head, and we'll take that with us because we're going to sell both pieces, and I'm going to have to sell some crops and get a little cash on hand, and I'm going to get stuck here because it's a hill and this thing does not like any sort of hill whatsoever. Hopefully I can get it onto the road. There we go. So I'll see you guys over by the shop. Alright, here we are at the shop. Probably should start the motor up. It is getting late though, is my concern. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do much chopping. Reason being is I still need to feed the animals and stuff. So we'll repair it quick, and then we will sell it. And then we'll bring this guy in. Do the same thing. Repair. And then sell. Okay, I got a lot more for that than I was expecting, which is a good thing. Forage harvester, we're gonna get the 1180. Oh, we got lots of options. Can do wide tires or standard tires. Got Midas, Trelleborg. Or the Michelins. I like the Michelins. Oh, they make an extension. Ooh. The long pipe. That might be really handy. Yeah, we're gonna buy that. And then, let's see, let's go back and we'll go to attachments and forage harvester feeders. And we're gonna grab the big boy here. Wow, look at that pipe. Ooh, this guy's big. I just want to see this. Dang. Okay, that's gonna have some reach. Oh, cool, the cab lifts up. Did you see that? Oh, no, it didn't. Let's see how big this guy is. Oh yeah, we can knock out a whole lot of corn with that baby. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna take this back home, and then we're gonna have to go feed the animals, and if there's any time before dark, I'll start chopping with it. Otherwise, I'm gonna meet you guys in the morning, and we'll start chopping hay with that. It all depends on how much time we have here. It's getting late summer, so it's gonna start getting dark sooner, so we'll see how it goes. So, it is the next morning, and I'm starting to think this episode is just gonna be one failure after another. That's certainly what it seems to be. Oh. So, first up, the chopper works great. Doesn't have any problems like it had before with the modded cousin, but it doesn't hook up to this. It will not hook up to the dolly, so I can't pull it. So I bring the truck over here thinking, well, I'll just pull the trailer away. Well, guess what? The truck can't hook up to the dolly, so I can't hook the truck up to there. So we are just like 0 for 3 now on this episode. Of course, we can't hire anybody to do the chopping, so my only option now is going to be I need another trailer. I need a different trailer. So let's see. I'm just gonna leave this guy over here for now. What do we have for trailers? So we got this guy, which is 59,000 units, needs a truck or dolly. Also needs a truck or dolly. Also needs a truck or dolly. Oh, those are mods. I don't know what mod that's from. There's a bale trailer. So we probably have to go with something like this. But that one has that style of hitch, which I think doesn't work. I also think that one doesn't work. Oh boy. That one's got that same style of hitch. Do they all have that style of hitch? They do. You have to go down to something like that, but then you're looking at 21,000. I don't want to go down to that small of a wagon. Oh, you know what this is gonna have to be? We take the chopper with us back to the shop. We waste a whole bunch of time trying to get this to work, and we see if we can hook it up to a trailer. If we can hook it up to a trailer, we're good. If we can't, then we can't, and then we're just gonna have to find another solution. So I'm gonna grab this trailer, grab the chopper, and go back to the shop. Like I said, this is just epic failure episode. That's what I'm gonna call it. Epic failure episode. And hopefully I can remember that when I edit this. Alright. I'll see you get. And I took out the mailbox. Of course I did. I'll see if I can figure something out at the shop. Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. I'm gonna park it down here. I did not bring the truck with the trailer, because then I was thinking about it afterwards. Why would I bring that? Because I need to pull the trailer home. I might as well just pull the trailer home with this. At least that's what made sense to me. Oh, let's try one of these bigger ones and see what happens. Like this guy. Trelleborgs. I don't need a cover on it. Oh, it shut my or did I shut it off? I might have shut it off. Okay, does this hook up? No, it doesn't. Alright, so then we're just going to sell this back. And then we're going to go back into here and we're going to try it again. So that one, I was wondering if there was one without a PTO on it. This one doesn't have a PTO. But it also has the same type of hookup. Yep, same kind of hookup. See, that time I did not shut it off. I want to see what happens. So you know what that means? We're gonna have to go down to one of these, I think. That one is 21. Wasn't there a modded one here? So that one's got the correct size. Oh, that's either a bale or, okay. Ooh, this one's 23. And it's got the other style. Oh, that one's got an overload auger. That's why I bought this one. Oh, this is the auger wagon. Sweet. Okay. That's good to know. Let's go with wide tires. Yeah. And no. What about the cover? Go with the yellow cover? I kinda like the yellow cover better. Okay, let's get this guy. It's got 23,000. And we should be able to switch it out at our, look at that. We should be able to switch it out at our workshop. We could put the auger on it for when we are doing planting season. We can use this to haul around seed if we want to. And use the other wagon for or the auger wagon for fertilizer. And basically we have a way of transporting both seed and fertilizer anywhere we need to go. Actually, this might even work for lime, now that I think about it. You keep running. Let me check that. Lime. Right there, yeah. So we can haul lime with this baby. Sweet. Well, that might work out for the better. So I'll meet you guys back by the field then. It's working. It's working. Sweet. So we're officially chopping hay. I'm okay with, not having quite the amount of capability with this wagon, because we're probably not going to do this a huge amount, but like with here, I don't know where we are on, let me get out of the cab here so I can see on this corner. On silage, I'm not sure where we are going to be. So I want to just make sure. Because if we do chop this stuff, then we guarantee that we have more corn to harvest. Oops, I went a little too far. And we can make money off of harvesting it. So we just gotta grab this tractor and go grab the wagon and haul it back and load it into our silo and then come back and just kind of swap it back and forth. So it looks like it's almost one pass down. It's going to be a little complicated in the beginning because it's got headland rows, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more rows. So I mean, if we get 150,000 units out of it, that's quite a bit of silage that we save. You know, that's over 2 of the trailers worth. And our goal here is to get it, to get that silo 100% full, because I think we're going to need it. And I really want to see if I can go 500,000 units of like converted silage, and then 500,000 units of chaff. You know, I want to see if it goes for both of them, because all of our other silos that we have for crops are, you know, like our big silos over there, it's 1 million units of each type. So I want to know if this one's set up the same way, where silage and chaff and I guess grass would be as well a possibility. But you know, we'll find out here. This tractor is getting so close to 100 hours. We're at 97.2. I really want to see if I really don't want to sell this tractor until we get to that point. Oh, I guess we were close enough there without barely trying. That works to just, I guess, load it into there. So is this going to show up in here as... Oh yeah, we've got stored grass. So yeah, it's 500,000 units of silage, 500,000 units of grass. I'm pretty sure that's how it's laid out. It does not show chaff though. Let me see if I can get the fill trigger to go here. A little harder to back this guy up, isn't it? Well, let's just let's not cut it over. You know what, let's just bully it. Good enough. Actually, we've got enough space now. I could probably just drive right through pretty much. So we've got silage here, we've got grass, so it's already converting, and we've got chaff. So you could probably do 500,000 units of each type. So you could have 1.5 million units stored up, which is pretty crazy. But I'm gonna chop this off, and we'll see where we get when we're done. And so it gets even better. As I was harvesting this load, it turned to hay. As you can see, nice and white. It says hay down on the bottom instead of grass. So that means it doesn't go in the silo anymore, so we're going to have to bale it up. Don't have a choice. So I'm just going to dump it on the ground here. I don't even care. I'm going to run the baler through it. Or there's just going to be a giant pile of hay here, apparently. Okay, something about this I feel like is going to be a really bad idea. But you know what? I don't care anymore. It's been one failure after another. I just can't seem to win. And now we're just going to go and have some fun with the baler, which I'm starting to think, oh, I can get it out of here. I don't know if I should just put another extra row of bales in here, or if I just don't worry about it, just sell them. Regardless, this pile should be really fun to bale up. Because it's going to get crazy. And we will probably need to grab the bale pickup wagon thingy, whatever you want to call it, because we're going to have bales all over the place here. It's what, 23,000, so it should be 6 bales plus a little extra, right? No, it shouldn't be 6 bales, because 24,000 would be 6 bales, and we have 23,000 here. Now I'm curious if the math actually works out to that. Or do you actually lose by having the hay loose versus the bales? Looks like I can sneak through here. Maybe. We're actually picking it all up right now. So that's 5. So that should be 20,000 units right there. So that means we should only have 3,000 by the time we're done. Is that all we have? It's starting to look that way. If it is, that's downright awesome that it actually works out that way. I mean, it would make sense that it would work out that way. Look at that. 3,000 on the dot. Well, we got our answer. So I'm going to go make a bunch of bales, because that's my only option. And put the chopper away. And I don't think we actually we didn't gain much, did we? We went from, we've got 241,000, whereas before we had 178 or 177, something like that. So we got a little less than 70,000. Well, it'd be what? 3 wagons full, which would be 69,000, which would be a little less than 70,000. So I guess we're right on there. But yeah, let's get these bales picked up, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, we got everything baled up. Excuse me. Still getting a little bit of the phlegm stuff from when I was sick there a couple weeks ago. Sneaks up on me lots of times. I did ship out and sell the one. Actually, I want this from the side. The one load full of bales, so 24 bales worth. And I sent that just for sale. So we made like 11,000 or so off of that. There was 16 bales left. So that's what these are. I just want to place that one over there. So you can see there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 bales that were added, plus that one 16. So I mean, we're really well stocked in bales. I'm really happy about that. We should have plenty of bales for winter. I'm not concerned one bit. This is where we need to be. So this field, I thought about chopping it, but then I realized what kind of corn this was. This is corn number 2, the last crop that we had not done yet. And seeing as how this is completely ready to harvest, all that good stuff, and it's very green, and that's not surprising because I realized what kind of crop it is. It's not, the texture is not perfect for it because it's actually a field corn texture, but I believe this is designed to be sweet corn. It's got a little bit lighter tassels, which it should, I guess it isn't straight up 100% field corn texture. It is better. It is more along the sweet corn line. So if you aren't familiar, sweet corn is the actual corn that we eat. It's for human consumption. This would not be the correct harvesting machine for sweet corn, but it'll have to do. I need this tractor. I probably should have gone and got the grain cart before I started doing this, but that's okay. We can do it one step at a time if we have to here. Excuse me, I'm going first. Yeah, sweet corn is for human consumption. Field corn is designed as for animal consumption. Generally, it is picked whole, simply because you're harvesting sweet corn at a much earlier stage than field corn, which makes sense why that one matured sooner than the other one, even though it was planted at the same time. And so the moisture content is much higher in sweet corn because, well, if you ran it all the way to what field corn is, field corn is designed to be dry and rock hard. And that's not very beneficial for eating your corn, especially corn on the cob. So it would be a special machine. Obviously, we don't have that special machine, so we're just going to use the combine. And that's also why I didn't want to chop it for silage, because it's designed to be sweet corn. It's different. We might as well harvest it. So I'll probably not be planting that anymore. Although if it does mature sooner than regular corn, I would consider it for late silage corn, possibly. But that's all there is to it. It is what it is. It's sweet corn. It's something different, but it's not exactly ideal for our farming operation that we're running. So I guess looking back at all the different crops that we actually harvested and utilized the different ones that were added to this map, I think beans are honestly one of the only ones that I would actually plant and harvest on a regular basis. Because beans pay really well, and they seem to yield pretty well too. Almost better than soybeans, which I was thoroughly impressed with. But of course, dealing with the hay, I'm trying to get all this stuff figured out here. I kind of stopped fertilizing, or not fertilizing, spraying for weeds. So I need to continue doing that. I've got a bunch of fields over there I want to spray. I just got to get him rolling as we're doing different work like this, and just let him do his thing, so we can get all those weeds taken care of, because I think really the only ones that we've done so far are these guys here. We've got a lot of weeds that we got to take care of, so jump the ditch because we got to get there as soon as possible here. He is almost full. Well, of course we don't have our there we go. I didn't have the cruise control set. I think we're good. Yep, we're good. So it looks like regular corn. Looks like actually no, the texture is different. I'm not exactly sure what it's designed to be. You'd think it'd be just regular sweet corn or corn texture, but maybe it's trying to be kind of like cobs or something. I'm not sure. It's different. But yeah, this episode's going long, so I think we should probably be done with this episode right about here. try to think here. I would say the next episode is probably leading us into our fall harvest here. And we've got a lot to harvest, and we've got silage to make, so we want to get that silo full. So we'll probably look at doing that pretty quick, and then I guess harvesting all of our other crops and making a bunch of money. So that's probably where things will be next episode. So thank you guys all for watching here, and as always, take it easy.